Hey everyone, welcome back to Steins Gate. In the last episode, we threw Lukaku in a pretty dress, and what a pretty boy he was! So let's jump into this. Now that you two have joined the otaku world, you need to conceal your deepest desire no longer. Speak your wish with a true heart, and by the chaos that rules Akihabara, Steins Gate shall grant it. My wish? Lukaku puts his hands together in front of his waist and bends his head slightly to the side. His cheeks turn a light pink. His bashful, squirming appearance with wet, upturned eyes makes anyone who saw him either want to hug him real tight or smack him upside the head. It's that damn powerful. Well, if I tell you, promise not to laugh? There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Just proclaim it to the world. Well, yeah, no wish is embarrassing compared to that idiotic's wish for chaos to envelop the world or whatever. You, assistant, what kind of person laughs at a person's wishes? Ayushi's wish is to eat a ton of yummy food and to cover the lab with Upa goods and to get Luka-kun to wear my costumes. I'm not asking you. But Mayushi wants Shota in the gate to grant her wish too. Shota in the gate? That's a that mistake is god tier, probably because it's so naughty. We all ignore Daru. Lukaku puts his hands to his mouth and casts his eyes down. The same gesture as a female junior confessing her love to a male senior underneath a cherry tree. Cuteness overload must resist. I want to be a girl.
Hi?
What? Kurusu is the first to react. Her expression is the one of utter confusion. Well, that's only natural. Not even I expected that, so I accidentally swallowed my muahaha. I don't really like how I look. I always thought that if I were a girl, I could be a little more confident. So he has no confidence in himself. He's prettier than any girl here. And yet he has no confidence. Still speaking. I'm well aware of the reason for this. It's because he's a guy. Wait. Wait a second. Kurusu starts rubbing her temples. What did she say? Assistant of mine. No, Christina. I'm not your assistant, and I'm not Christina. You've made a grave error. I have? Don't you understand? No, of course you don't. How could you? With impure thoughts clouding your eyes. What do you mean? Allow me to explain. You called Lukaku here a weak and innocent girl. But he's not a girl at all. He's a guy. That's some kind of joke? It's not a joke. It's the naked truth as described in the Akashic records. Mahaha. Akashic records. Kurusu looks at Daru and Mayuri as to seek help, but they nod with a knowing look in their eye. As for Lukaku himself, he's just hanging his head in shame. Aww. Are you guys trolling me? Eh? 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 Kurusu suddenly turns away as if to avoid my gaze, and then she walks up to Lukaku. Is this okay, Is what Okabe says true? Yes. I'm a guy. No way. Someone this cute can't be a boy. You've got it backwards. You're supposed to say someone this cute can't be a girl. That's not what I meant. Does that mean Kurisu knows the meaning of the phrase, somebody this cute can't be a girl? So she isn't at Chandler. Lukako, you're fine just the way you are. I will not reject you. Be you man or be you woman, nor will anyone else here. And I will not deny your wish, nor will anyone else here. Why do you keep repeating that last part? Kurisu, unable to calm down after learning the truth, starts touching her own face and checking her hair in her pocket mirror. Why, Christina? Is it such a shock to meet a man far more feminine than you? I admit it, compared to her, to him, I'm not as cute. I talk more rudely and my attitude is worse. This is a 3-day coma level shock. It looks like she's seriously depressed. Chris-chan's cute too. Don't try to comfort me, it just makes me feel worse. Admitting your faults is the first step towards becoming stronger. You may one day become a splendid woman, Christina. You're still young. Who the heck asked you? I take it back. You're a stubborn fool who refuses to face the truth. Shut up. I don't want to hear it from you. Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Lukako bows his head for some reason. His eyes are red and puffy. With such a cute boy on the verge of tears, Kurisu and I have no choice but to stop arguing. Well, better get my trusty digicam. Don't try to sneak in a photo session, you perv. Anzai-sensei, I want to be a low angler. But still, it was just a whim to ask Lukako's wish. I hardly expected this to happen. So that's what Lukako thinks of himself. Lukako, how serious are you about that wish of yours? If he's truly desperate, then having a sex change operation is probably the best way to go. Judging from his current looks, Lukako could become a star of Tokyo's LGBT community. No, screw that. He could become a TV personality. You know those stories where guys magically turn into girls overnight? Sometimes I wish that would happen to me. Sounds stupid, isn't it? Stop it with those puppy dog eyes. Are you that chihuahua from a certain popular commercial? Luka-kun, you're so cute. So cute. Looks like Kurisu has been struck by Lukako's cuteness too. A skimpy costume he's wearing isn't helping. It's like dunking your brain in a vat of pure moe. Then you die. The scary part is that afterwards you feel an irresistible urge to grant Lukako's every wish. But as Lukako said, it's going to be hard to find a nice, clean solution to his problem. And then Kurisu clears her throat. This reminds me of something I heard once. Exposition scene, go. There's a saying that if you eat a lot of meat when you're pregnant, you'll have a boy, and if you eat a lot of vegetables, you'll have a girl. Source? I saw it on the internet. So that's how you reply. Well played. What are you talking about? Anyways, it sounds like an old wives' tale. Really? I didn't know that. So Mayushi and Chris-chan's moms ate a lot of vegetables? Only Mayuri is impressed. Mayushi only eats juicy chicken #1, so her future child will be a boy? Hey, do you think bananas count as vegetables? Mayuri is full of questions. I'll leave her to them. But what about primitive people who live on hunting? If that theory is true, then we'd have too many boys and not enough girls. Humanity would never have made it this far. I never said it was true. I just remember hearing it somewhere. Don't snap at me of every little thing. I didn't snap. Christina, feel like verifying that theory? What are you implying? Have you forgotten? We have the phone wave name subject to change. Phone wave Chan. Can you tell if you'll have a boy or girl? No way in hell. Wait, of course. Looks like Kurisu got it. They don't call her a genius for nothing. We can send an email to Urushibara-san's mother when she was pregnant. Indeed, something like eat more vegetables. Lukaku, who doesn't know what the D-mails are, and Mayuri, who's just a little dumb, tilt their head in confusion at the same time. You think it's worth a shot? Well, it's too late to hide behind your goody two-shoes mask, Christina. Your fate is to become a mad scientist, for you are an experiment-loving girl. Who are you calling an experiment-loving girl? Am I wrong? No, but that settles it. Hold on, man. What are you going to do if the experiment works? What do you mean? I mean, if Lukaku Shi's sex suddenly changes, or seriously changes. That's what he wants, isn't it? Well, yeah, but if his sex does change, won't the 16 years of his life change too? That's what I mean. Who's going to take responsibility for that? That's... I'll take the responsibility. Lukaku raises his hand timidly. Seriously? Well, I don't really understand, but if we use this method, I might become a girl, right? Then, I want to try. Please, master. He bows his head to me. Mayuri, your opinion? If Lukaku becomes a girl, then I've got to call her Luka-chan. Will Luka-chan wear Mayushi's costumes? Well, that's another story. At any rate, it doesn't look like Mayuri has any objections. Then that settles it, Lukaku. I appoint you Lab Mem 006. Eh? The phone wave, name subject to change, is our Lab Mem's most important secret. In order to use it, you must become a Lab Mem. Ah, okay. Actually, I've always wanted to be a lab member. Really? You should have just said so. I didn't have the courage. Like I said, I don't know a thing about gadgets. You don't have to worry about those things. I mean, Mayuri doesn't get them either. It's not something to be proud of, Mayuri. So Lukaku shall be a lab mem from this point forth. Any objections? Here, Kurisu raises her hand. I want to give Urushibara-san my number so I can retire. Denied. Anyone else? Mayuri and Daru ask what happened to 005, but I ignore them. Moika will always be 005 in my heart. No other objections emerge. All members are in favor. Very well. Lukaku is officially Lab Mem 006. Henceforth, pledge your allegiance to the lab and devote all of your strength to enrichment of our science. Yes, I will. I'm so happy. Now then, let's begin the experiment immediate. Wait. I suddenly realized something that makes me smack my forehead in dismay. Damn, Lukaku, you're 16, right? Yeah. So you were born in 93? Yep, same year as Mayushi. What about it? In order to tell Lukaku's mother to eat more vegetables, we need to send a D-mail to 10 months before Lukaku was born, meaning we have to send it to 1992. When did cell phones become widespread in Japan? Looks like Kurisu and Daru figured it out. Daru goes to Google it. Around 96. There wasn't mail until later, though. So the year Lukaku born, most people still didn't have cell phones. Lukaku's mother may not have had one. In that case, she might not be able to receive the D-mail. Oh, I get it. We can't do it? Lukaku's face darkens. I fold my arms in thought. Some way to receive the email, and an error when cell phones weren't yet widespread. What about modifying it to send crazy waves or something? What the hell are crazy waves? Waves that only crazy girls can pick up, you know? Girls who always talk about stuff that no one understands. It's pretty moe. I'll microwave your brain if you don't shut up. Yes, abuse me more, please. Couldn't you put it in a letter in a time capsule and bury it? That would go to the future, not the past. Oh. I know. How about the thing where you get struck by lightning and it turns you into a girl like in old comics and anime? There's no point in experiment if we don't use the D-mail. Don't lose sight of the objective. We're counting on you for a nice idea, Christian. Me? We could build a rocket which exceeds the speed of light squared, and then and that immense speed would reverse the flow of time or something. You're forgetting about the phone wave too. Furthermore, genius girl, you're just contradicting relativity. It was just a joke, don't take it seriously. Useless, all of you. This lab is a disgrace. Fine then. Let's hear from Hoin Kyoma, the insane mad scientist with an IQ over 170, whose brain cells are all coveted all over the world. What's your genius plan? Inspiration flashes in the corner of my brain. That Edison thing again? The sensation, yes. My natural mad scientist inspiration is about to explode. I have it! All eyes focus on me. With a broad grin, I proclaim, if we can't send it to a cell phone, then we send it to a pager. Bum bum bum! On that note, I'm going to leave this episode here. So it looks like we're going to try to turn Lukaku into a girl. So if you're enjoying this series and you want to see if we can make Lukaku into a lovely lady, then please subscribe and do all that YouTube shit. And in the next episode, we'll find out if it happens. So I'll see you then.